When it comes to sugar, sugar is a European richness we must protect, and this requires coherence between trade and Green Deal policies. If we are going to fulfill the targets for 2030 and 2050, then of course we cannot do it without adequate legal and financial tools.
So how we're going to achieve this new target? In the Commission work programme, we propose what's called a Fit for 55 package, which we are looking at adopting in June of 2021. And this will look across the board at our existing climate legislation and how this would need to be revised in order to deliver this increased target.
In our opinion, in Poland's opinion, we should not look only at the headline target, not only at the actual number, but also how to go about in implementing it. I don't personally see the target itself being agreed without some sort of structure for implementation. How should we go about it within each of these pillars? Because despite the fact that we have an impact assessment, I would disagree that it's comprehensive for the very issue that it doesn't answer basic questions. Do you know, if we're talking about a 55% target, do you know what it means specifically for the sugar sector? There is no such information.
Right now, there's a 4 weeks period running where stakeholders, citizens can provide their input, their comments, and their ideas to this first stage of the ETS revision. There will be, what will soon follow is an open public consultation with more specific questions and questionnaires. So there will be another opportunity for stakeholders to provide their input. And finally, very important is that whatever measure is in the end proposed, that it is in line and compatible with World Trade Organization rules.
First of all, the ETS system is working now, and I think it's a good playground also for the competition internally in Europe, the way we have organized it so far. So we are in favor of for sure keeping that and have the free allocations, as I also said, to protect from import from outside.
As long as the EU keeps on being a global leader with regarding climate change and emission reductions, what is going to happen is that we'll have an increased risk of carbon leakage, because industry is going to be moving out to cheaper areas with more lenient environmental legislation.
The transition should therefore be fair, just, and inclusive, leaving no one behind in these factories and rural areas.